In the northeastern part of Serbia, where the Danube enters the biggest gorge in Europe, Djerdap, the town of Golubac is located, named after the old Golubac fortress. Namely, in the 1st century AD, the Romans built a fortification on the bank of the Danube, in which Emperor Diocletian stayed in 299. This region has always had a significant geographical position, so after the fall of the Roman Empire, many armies were waging war, and each one had damaged the fortress to some degree. At one point, there was no more use renovating it, and in consequence the fortress was destroyed and a new one built in its place. It is not known exactly when did it happen, nor whether the new fortress was raised by the Serbs, Byzantines or even Hungarians, but it is first mentioned in 1335 in the Hungarian charters, while a bit later it is also referred to in Turkish annals, in which it is recorded that the town of Golubac was in Serbian hands until 1389, when, following the defeat of the Serbian army in the Battle of Kosovo, it was conquered by Sultan Bayezid. That was another confirmation of the strategic importance that Golubac held. In its ground plan, the Golubac fortress has irregular shape, with ramparts adapting to the configuration of the terrain. For the sake of better defense, inside the walls the town is divided in compartments that were defended from 9 towers that were connected among them through the ramparts. In the lower part of the fortress, on the river bank, there was a palace protected by an octagonal tower. It was originally erected for the defense by means of cold weapons, and the introduction of powder and development of war technology had influenced the later fortification of the town. The stone edifice on the cliff over the Danube, not far from the Srebrno lake, is but one of 21 fortified towns in Serbia, standing as symbols of the turbulent history of the Serbian people. The town of Golubac is one of the smaller fortifications, comparing, for example, to Kalemegdan in Belgrade, Petrovaradin in Novi Sad or the Smederevo fortress, but due to its looks and position, it has been attracting the attention of tourists who like to spend their summer vacations around the river.